the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo matatag.
Normally.
To try and get some speed, they're going to split the battery assault once again as they continue. Weaver with the Sakuchi. Do they finally get it? They do. First blood for the Clockwork. Oh, is it like 6 times the charm or something?
His kill threat is also easier on the Pango. But, you know, a lot of the times this is just a matchup where nothing really happens, just a empty matchup.
Speed bottom lane's going to go down again. This one over to CDR. So this was like actually mostly without the Clockwork. He just, they rebounded and he kind of like ran in.
Zebra. This is nice, right? Just punishing the over-aggression.
Yeah, he is in a little too deep here on the Dazzle. You know, trying to just bully out the Lycan, but he's gone that Helm of Iron Will now. And mid lane, Kit somehow solo kills the Pango.
Yeah, and that's without using any ultimate charges, so I'm guessing Fixers just happened to dive too deep and really got good stuff.
It's crazy how Lycan's just a hero with nothing but a Quelling Blade and a Helm of Iron Will. Top lane, Moonlight finds a solo kill there. Or not the real solo kill, but finds a...
Dazzle probably wanting to move just because of the Ancients, but I feel like they should have prioritized not leaving this top lane so early, but maybe they need help with the Viper, right? Level 4 at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
They just want to be able to battle in this lane.
Doom the other day, and his TP got canceled by a Ogre Smasher, and like Nouns was like smoking into them. A quick kill top lane here, nice rotation in from the two there. But like Doom was, he was like TPing.
That's kind of unfortunate.
DNM bottom in some trouble. He needs help and fast. The rebound ends up getting interrupted. The dispose will be able to pick DNM, and there's the Shallow Grave. Like we talked about, the double saves coming through from the 5RATFORCESTAFF. Save private DNM success. He's able to make it out, but in comes the Void Spirit with a DD rune, and he just takes down Ray, no problem at all. Looking for Pango potentially here, but still has a lot of spells to work with and kits. And there's your Witchblade delivery. Ooh, with that, Moonlight has a lot of damage from the Void Spirit. Marcy goes in, able to finish off the kill. Popsy unleashed. There's going to be the dispose. Fixers end up dropping the Rolling Thunder. I don't really know if he's going to be able to find a kill like this. He needs to be very careful.
Not. Oh,
yeah, that was pretty dang good timing. Big Winter's Curse, but able to get out on Kits, and they're just dumping the damage into the Pango anyway.
Alright, that was pretty good from Kits. Just interrupts the swashbuckle.
He's looking for more.
Gonna raid an awkward spot, but they don't see him, which is nice.
Who would win, a big rock or a god? Apparently the big rock.
Looking like
oh my god, giant!
That's a strong rock.
Okay, I mean, this is more of a boulder now. But DNM, he's surrounded here by the TA. He's going to need help as Isla just kiting this one out.
Oh my god.
And this shot comes through, perfect positioning from Moonlight. And we'll see if he's able to actually finish off the kill. It looks like he will. Winter's Curse out onto the Viper, and he's now stuck up on the high ground. Speed is all alone. He falls 3 currently dead. Kit's still surviving on the Void Spirit, has the Aegis. There's going to be the Shallow Grave from AB1, but dude, they're just dying back to back on every single hero.
Yeah,
and Kits is going to get chased to the base. That's your Aegis.
Yeah, Aegis down. Yep, and they just happen to be really ridiculous.
Plus the Howl.
Crits. Yeah, plus the Howl.
It's a lot. All right, Rolling Thunder. He almost gets it off, but it's not going to come through in time. Able to swashbuckle away, but finished off there. Now in the center of the fight, though, it's CDR plus the Lycan. They're just shredding the supports on the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF. They manage to isolate that TA. Moonlight goes down, but again, it's just a trade. Triple kill for CDR on the Weaver, and the Winter's Curse now onto the Void Spirit. He does have an Astral Step cooling down in 1, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make it out. TP, he is going to be fine. No way to cancel it. But it's the same thing.
They happen to get an Ags from Roshan or something.
Ooh, they caught the Dazzle on a ward. Spirit Vessel is out. Nice Force Staff up onto the high ground. Going for the TP, but the Winter's Curse from Ray.
Goodbye,
Gonna be able to cancel that. I mean, Winter's Curse down. A wrap around here, but again, the roll up here from Fixer is able to find it on the high ground. He does find the Wyvern for a moment, but yeah, look at the Lycan summons there, just doing work as Marcy just gets destroyed. Kit, hookshot comes through from Moonlight. He's gonna get to the Shallow Grave to try and prevent some of this time to like die. Lycan able to just TP on home, but he ends up falling down anyway in the fountain on the Void Spirit. TA will make it out. Speed not gonna be so lucky. Double kill for CDR. Another 4 for 1. Eternity just running over. It's in a fight, right? If it happens to Howl and Creep Wave. All right, fight's gonna break down here. Fixer with the Rolling Thunder doesn't really connect. Hookshot on the backside does manage to find the Void Spirit, but Speed just held in place by the inhibit. He actually doesn't have a BKB. There's gonna be the Shallow Grave to try and buy him some time. Kit's just getting owned on the backside. That's it. CDR picks up the kill. They get the Viper out of danger, but you don't have your Void position. You like kind of throw it. You probably catch Marcy, maybe the Dazzle as well. Into the triangle we go. The Fixer, Rolling Thunder, able to get the Force Staff out from Speed, but again, it's so much damage coming from the Weaver. He's got a DD rune, just absolutely destroys the Marcy. The Cold Embrace protecting Moonlight, and now they're just looking for more. You've lost the Dazzle. Speed ran down by the Lycan. DNM in full retreat to the base. He's got to pop the BKB, but the GG comes out as Kits. He doesn't want another death on his record, but I don't know if he's going to make it out. Yeah, okay, he will, but either way, big win from Eternity. 27-13, 20k gold lead. Luna comes through. He's able to hold the Tiny down in place. Good 4-hero avalanche, but Fixers showing up on the Pango with the body blocks. He wants the first blood in the mid lane. He's gonna pop the Fairy Fire. Ends up getting it anyway, so he gets level 6 as well. Like, he could probably survive the Timbersaw's damage.
Yeah, it's going to be annoying. The Timbersaw is going to slow him down from farming quite a bit, but Alp can do some cheeky things.
Avatos out in the top lane. They pull CDR really far back. They try to turn it around, though. Giant's going to go down. CDR pops the Fairy Fire, trying to toggle up. Ends up popping the stick as well. Onto AB1. The kill not going to come through. So you end up losing the Luna at the rune you can find. Like, we've seen Haste come out from Pucks, and it's pretty nuts. But there it is. There's the TP bottom. He pops the regen. He's going to coil up the Alpha right away, and Speed doesn't even look like Kits was really necessary, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe not, but just securing it.
Yeah.
We'll probably...
But then, like, you're getting a Puck +1, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Alright, Fixer's up top, ganking DNM.
That's a big one.
Definitely did.
Yeah, that's a great kill. And meanwhile, Kits does find a kill onto Moonlight, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's support for take this tower, but finally grabs it. And that's going to be a sort of defiance as well, so... Big tank spikes for him, but meanwhile, top lane, we're going to see a fight break out. Fix with the Rolling Thunder takes down Giant immediately. Free farming. So, like, you quote-unquote take away some of the map, but they weren't really using it at the time. Did you manage to find a decent fight over in the jungle onto the Warlock? He does have Golem not wanting to drop those. Fixer's going to be able to finish that one off pretty easily. And they're still going to protect the mid tower.
Back without being noticed. It's really difficult. Medusa's not going to join.
No, Medusa needs to try and just farm as much as possible, right? She's the only real late game answer that they have for this Luna.
Yeah, this is nice though, but do they even have enough damage?
Oh, that is
Probably
an Eclipse, man. He turns around right onto the Puck. They do get the Golem drop. CDR pops the Mask of Madness. He's definitely going to die for this, but he's going to chase after Giant now. The Inkswell, the Radiance doing work. Nice Soulbind onto 2. Isla will just TP home Winter's Curse there to save him, so they get some return.
Mentality when you have an Alchemist who has Radiance and Boots of Travel, right? You're going to want to prioritize the items that let you play team fights faster, even if you're not necessarily team fighting.
They're going for speed. They've got the inhibit to hold him in place. The Tumbler Toy even comes through. There's the roll-up. The Golem trying to do what they can, but Timbersaw falling low. He's silenced up. It's going to be a snipe. Isla gets the kill, and Fixer Swashbuckle gets saved for the Cold Embrace, but there's going to be the double concoction. The Soulbind just too much. The Medusa trying to run it, pops the Manta, but there's just way too much. The Coil can't hold them back. Triple kill for the Alchemist. They are getting ran over on the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF is... Oh, the blink self-stun. Okay. Classic.
I like it. Interesting.
That's, you know, it's a strategy for sure. And
that's one way to land the stun.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, well, buy Grimstroke. I don't think he intended that, but you take it.
Yep, Prioritize going for a defensive item right away. It typically takes him too long to get against things like Orchid.
All right.
I think it's like the Snowball item so far ahead, he can make it work. Rather than
they actually make a rotation to the jungle here. Alchemist in some trouble. Oh, Winter's Curse. Fixers will be able to follow it up with some chain stuns, but the question is, do they have the damage to actually bring down the Alch? Chemical Rage just coming off cooldown, so he's going to be fine. Fixers playing some ping pong onto the side there. They're trying to get aggressive onto the Alchemist. Cold Embrace to keep him alive. AV1 trying to join the fray here as he gets the Fatal Bonds out, but a big Eclipse. They're going to turn around onto speed. They've lost 2, looking for more. Timbersaw would be a huge kill, and I think they've got him. All right, Puck manages to escape. Once again, Kit's very slippery here on the Puck, but even faster TP time, right? Like, it reduces the time it takes to TP. All right, we're going to see the jump in, the silence onto the Puck. The Golem comes through, but the damage is done. He's going to die to the Soul Burn. There's going to be the Ink. Oh my god, Ink Spell plus the Soul Bind onto the Tiny. Pops Giant to AV1 on the low side, just channeling up that upheaval, trying to do what he can. Winter's Curse comes through. Ray trying to keep himself alive, and thanks to the Golem, it's going to be enough in speed. Now stuck here on the Timbersaw, silenced up forever. He can't get the Phantom's Embrace off. He does finally manage to take down the Grimstroke, but at what cost? There's going to be the jump forward. Isla just chasing after the Timber, trying to burn him down. Will he be able to do it? Down to 50 HP. He's actually just, oh, what a swashbuckle from Fixers. He gets the kill. A buyback comes through, but DNM now going to chase down the Pango. He's got the kill. There's the Avalanche, the toss back, Shiny Speed as he tries to get on top of the Wyvern. Phantom's Embraces there. Very annoying, but a nice silence onto both supports. If they can take down the Wyvern first, it'd be great. They do manage to get him. Almost drops the Winter's Curse, but not fast enough. Giant with the toss back. There's going to be the buyback from the Wyvern. They're going to be able to just take the fight as Puck just gets destroyed by the Alk. Luna held in place by the Stone Gaze, and CDR has to run. But they're going to try and chase him down to Luna. Can they get the kill? A nice Avalanche. The toss going to send her back. They need to be able to prevent Ray from coming in, and there it is, the Winter's Curse, but it's too late. You've lost the Luna. And now this Medusa starting to come online here for the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF.
Yeah, I mean, if Medusa, yeah, it's like, the game is a lot more
for Isla bottom.
Close.
He's going to get caught for the moment, but Bloodborne right onto the Puck. He is alone. They're trying to come back in the numbers. Speed is here, throws that Chakram out, and that is a dead Alk. A massive kill for DNM. Over a 1,000 gold direct injection to the Medusa, and another 800 for the team. They managed to find a Grimstroke on the side as well. Moonlight, he's super dead. You can't make these losses on the side of Eternity. It's just...
But if they can find the Pango, it would be super nice.
Looks like they will just settle for the Grimstroke. Quick kill there as the rest of the team will just TP out CDR. And well, Fixers is actually waiting. He might try and just cut the next wave, which looks like that's what he's going to do.
Yep, that'll be super much. If your hero can't farm, then something's wrong with it.
That's why Ricky isn't pickable.
It's true.
Top lane, Wyvern gets caught out. That's a dead 5, and no buyback either. Big kill. Aegis gets reclaimed. They'll retake the outpost. Try and just continue to pull this game back in their favor.
Yeah, Eternity just in full rat mode right against the rats.
Ooh,
so
Coil, he
hurt.
almost caught the Pango with that as well, but instead just finds the Grimstroke. That's actually a pretty cheeky play. The 5RAT. Ooh, they're going to find Ray there right away. He's going to go for the D ward. He's going to get it, but they've also managed to catch the Luna on the side. He has no BKB for 15 seconds. He goes down. 100 seconds, no buyback. Ray keeping himself alive with a Shadow Amulet. They drop the ward sentry. They're like, okay, we see you, Wyvern. Yeah, getting out of this one, though, is Kit's here to finish it off, and that is 2 kills. Again, like, it's really, really solid.
Yeah, definitely a good shard.
Fixers almost goes down, gets the BKB off there, but he ends up running into the full team. Blinks back around, they take down the Tiny, and Fixers, he's going to survive. Jump forward on the Alchemist. He gets a stun on the Timbersaw and decides maybe this is not the fight as they get on top of Moonlight. Cold Embrace there to try and keep him alive, but he gets the coil, only manages to find the Puck. It doesn't actually connect there onto the Alchemist. The Abyssal Blade comes through, trying to make some space. The Puck barely surviving for the moment. There's the Eclipse. The Yules to buy some space for the Timbersaw. This fight, it's taking place all over the place, but Speed, he needs to get out and fast. He throws that Chakra, but he is dead. 3 kills for Eternity. The Medusa unable to get her hands on Giant comes in, drops a sentry. They scout the Wyvern. He's got to move. The backside of the fight, it's going to be Isla. Manages to get on top of AB1, but he gets saved instead. Force staff down. Moonlight's looking to clear the kill, but Speed will actually be able to one to find him instead. And with that, they get themselves, you know, kind of a freebie. Coil snaps in the bottom lane. Fixer's held in place, goes for the Rolling Thunder. They take down the Wyvern. That's Gem on the deck. Abyssal Blade onto the Tiny. Isla comes in. There's going to be Eclipse as well from the Luna. They do manage to find the kill, but they've got to be careful as the rest of the heroes from 5RATFORCESTAFF are here. Speed off the mark with the Timber Chain. They won't be able to continue the chase. But, I mean, 2 for 1 Prism hero, which is arguably, I think, the best item on this hero. It's either that or Timeless Relic, right? It just kind of depends on how you play the hero, but does he go back for an Octarine now and try and stack that cooldown reduction? Mid lane Pango found with the coil. He cannot afford to snap it. Abyssal Blade comes out, holding him in place. There's gonna be the Golem. Ooh, the Timber Chain actually snaps. It's gonna allow him to get outside of that Soulbind. 2 are dead. Pango has buyback. Moonlight will TP out. CDR up on the high ground. In some trouble, gonna be forced to BKB TP home. There's no way to cancel it. And Speed, he's going top. He's looking for ease rounds.
Okay, that'll be very, very nice, right?
And they find DNM. They managed to get him. They have the Dark Portrait. They're going to drop it. Ends up tossing the Alchemist away, but DNM's just getting shredded by his own clone. The Luna is here as well. And the question is, can they finally turn it around? They do. They get a big pick off. Moonlight saved by that Ghost Scepter for the moment, but CDR, he's got nothing left to tank. The BKB is already spent. They will take her down. Her buyback is available. So far, a 2 for 1 from the side of Eternity, but Kit on the puck. Very scary, doing a lot of work still, but the Out comes down to the backside, able to just take down this Tiny. And now it's going to be Speed, force the BKB, try and run away. The disengage, will he be able to do it? I mean, he's got the Timber Chain distance. I imagine there's no way you get him. He's going to go for the TP out. He is safe. And Kits, he's still playing with these heroes on the other side. There's going to be the bot 2 from the Alk, tries to come in. Does manage to get the slow onto the Kits with the coil. Not the coil, but the coil's super strong. I mean, it's 150% damage for the Luna and it's magic immune, right? Like, you have to focus it down right away. Speed, he's in a little bit of trouble here. He gets jumped on right away with Yules to buy some time. Giant's gonna go ahead and toss Fixer's back. Do they have a way of actually punishing the Pango for where he is? It's gonna be Puck, maybe trying to come over, but they manage to just finish off the Timbersaw. Fixer's underneath the tier 4 towers, trying to make space here, but the Tiny, he wants to get his hands on this guy. Doesn't get in range for the toss. Of course, that's not going to be enough. Puck saved by the Aeon Disc, but signed stuff by Moonlight. There's going to be the Winter's Curse on the backside, but in comes DNM. The Swift Link on top of him, trying to take down Ray, but he's saved by the Ghost Scepter, and they just get out on both supports.
Nobody's dead.
Nobody is dead. They TP home on Alk.
Dark Portrait much faster, too.
Yeah. Kits does have the, mid lane, there's going to be the Cold Snap onto the Pango. This dude is stunned for an eternity, but the Cold Embrace to give him some space. Fixers, he will be able to get off that Rolling Thunder here. It looks like his speed pops the BKB. Never mind, Fixers, he held it. He just was pump faking and dies instead. Okay, that is a dieback now. A Yules to get rid of that damage here on the Speed. Does get stunned up. The Eclipse doing the work. He needs to be able to Timber Chain out, but the mini stuns are there. He has to take a tree right in front of him. A return dieback instead. Ray with the Winter's Curse only on the AB1. That's not going to be enough. CDR, he can't fight up into DNM. He's got the Stone Gaze still. Kits here on the puck doing so much work. It's just going to be out control up on the backside by Giant. Luna is going to go down. The buyback is available. Isla able to get out for the moment. DNM looking strong. Kits, he wants to chase. If they can find the Pango on the coil toss once again. He's falling low and fast. He's dead. No buyback. Golem comes through, trying to do what they can. Isla able to get away for now, but Moonlight on the side, trying to get away with the Ghost Scepter. It's not going to be enough. Ray, he's got a Winter's Curse available. Can they actually make it work here? He drops it onto the Medusa instead. There's not going to be enough damage to kill her. Isla now on the Alchemist trying to fight up into Kits, but the BKB comes out. He's going to try and just TP away, but the damage, not nearly enough. CDR turns it on himself, trying to take down Giant on the Luna. Will be able to do so. He gets off. He's got the Trickster Cloak, able to walk away, but there's a Sentry there instead. CDR all alone. 4 heroes dead. That's got to be it, man.
That's got to be game unless Alchemist can somehow make some magic happen and cut off. Pango gets the roll-off into the Alchemist. Okay. Maybe we can get the... No.
He's got a Yules there. They actually saw him under the ward, and Alchemist is now dead. I mean...
Yep, nice comeback from 5RATFORCESTAFF. You can't help but feel like Eternity kind of gave it away at some point. They were in full control in a couple of really costly mistakes. And you're playing against Medusa. I mean, you can't really afford to make mistakes against this hero.
Yeah, not at all. Rolling Thunder comes through. DNM just pops the BKB. Isla trying to get away, but Medusa's just going to start focusing on the throw and let the split shot do the do some of the other work. You just can't get the puck either. The hero is uncatchable at this point. You have that Spell Prism and the Octarine Core. Just like only a couple second cooldown on this Waning Rift, and that is it. 5 heroes dead. GG's come out, and Eternity managed to lose this game.
Yep, they do manage to lose, but also well played 5RATFORCESTAFF.
Man, I don't know. I feel like if there was ever a Slark game where you actually just want to give it a shot, like this might have been it. But
It's just Slark's such a sad hero.
He is. Another 5 hero smoke top lane into the shard block. Speed cannot go anywhere but to an early grave here. Is they going to give that first blood over to who? They want to give it to Fixers, of course. But instead, they'll just secure it on CDR's Bristleback.
Yeah, both heroes just free farming. Looking pretty decent, but down bottom, Albino Zebra.
He's falling low, nice shard block, and BNM with the time dilation trying to do what he can, but the bash, oh my god, it actually secures. He gets a triple bash as well. BNM with the time walk forward, okay. Sometimes he does like substantially more damage. AB1 gonna get caught out here once again. He doesn't have the time dilation to try and help him out. Will he get the bash this time? Not quite, but Snowball to buy a little bit of space here. DNM just going to continue the chase. Does have the time walk available. Going to use it defensively this time.
If I see Void Spirit, you know, making his way bottom lane, I'm running in there immediately.
They're going to go on the AB1 here once again. They've managed to find that kill. DNM hoping for a bash here on the Isla. Time dilation will be able to just take him down, but yeah, quick burst there from the Void. Really, like we said, can't do anything in this lane. He just yoinks one creep there with a battery assault. Moonlight actually has to be a little bit careful. He's going to take a ton of damage here. Well, there's the cog. CR just got, you know, with his level 6, can do a ton of physical damage, but he gets the TP on out. In mid lane, Tiny taking a huge amount of damage there from Fixers. Will be able to find the turnaround. And now, AB1, he's got a dual breath in 1 second, able to connect with it. Does manage to hit the Void Spirit, and in comes Speed. Big cogs from Giant, holding both the supports into place. The Exorcism doing work. Double kill for the DPE. And with this creep wave and no fort, he might get the tower as well.
Yeah, really scary combo, the Death Prophet and Faceless Void when they fight together. Super powerful.
For Fixers. He gets the Avalanche, the toss. Do they have the damage? I think so. That's a big pick. He doesn't.
I imagine when he sees 5 heroes and Bristleback hitting the tower, they're just going to leave it. They're going to say, screw this, you know, there's 5 people. Alright, Snowball comes out.
He has the chrono available. Do they manage to pop him in time? They do. He accidentally time walks into the Void Spirit. The big size, the hook shot comes through, but a nice relocate there from Moonlight. Winter's Curse onto the Death Prophet. She's got 13 wand charges to work with. And she's going to try and play aggressive here, but he's taking a lot of damage. CDR is still very tanky on the Bristleback. There's the relocate out. Moonlight's going to be fine. All right, they force 5 heroes to the bottom lane, and CDR stacking up the damage. AB1 is just dead. Now Avalanche toss here. Okay, Fixers thought he could maybe burst the hero. Ends up getting bursted himself by the Tiny. CDR underneath the tower. In comes the damage from Speed. Void is here. He's got a Chronosphere to work with, and that Cold Embrace actually just kills the Bristleback. He can't move. They just clean him up instead.
Might find the Bristleback.
The hook shot comes in. Does manage to find the Bristleback. They need to be able to prevent the IO reload. Giant trying to get the mini stun, but he doesn't in time.
Oh, no.
He's able to get out. The slows there from the nasal goo was enough. I mean, he's coming back, and Kit is positioned. Doesn't have the Avalanche, but they've dropped the Exorcism. Ray's waiting for this Curse target. They get the IO pretty much immediately, and Curse ends up kind of just getting blown. Use the time to clean up, and or should he just be going for the BKB?
I think he could just buy the BKB and it'd be even more effective, but it's also nice for setup.
Yeah.
You can use the IOS just trying to relocate.
Oh, he doesn't get the Macro Pyre off though! Big Chronosphere from DNM! They needed the Macro Pyre damage. There was just no follow-up. Snowball gonna prevent 3 of them, and they're out now. They get to go so far away, and DNM is completely alone. He needs help and fast. backside of the fight, Speed trying to chase down Ray here on the Wyvern. Does get him with the Spirit Vessel, but that's it. Giant's dead. Moonlight able to keep himself alive. They have the toss damage to finish off the Wyvern, and Speed, he wants to stay on top with him, do what he can. Face point comes in, big time dilation. Moonlight's got nothing left, but Speed, he's dying. He's got no help. CDR with the BKB, gonna turn it around. A big blunder in this fight from the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF. Ice Path does connect. They take down the Void. They get him with a bash. He's gone. Kits now needs to run in fast, but CDR is just doing work on this Bristleback. They did not have the damage to finish him off. Clockwork's gonna TP back in. I mean, he might be able to find the Tusk here. Cogs push him back. The bash comes through. They get the kill, and now Bristleback, he's gonna get reload out, which I don't think they needed to use the reload, but they go for it anyway. Hook shot's available if he manages to find the Wyvern here on the backside. Giant thinking about it. Instead, he's going to go ahead and both of them come back. They got to be careful. Winter's Curse is available. They're going to drop it right there onto the Clockwork. A decent amount of damage coming down will be enough to finish him off. It's not going to be there. The time dilation, they're going to try and settle for the ILO. The Vessel comes out onto CDR instead. The Macropire, everything dropped on this IO. They want to make sure he dies, but will they be able to do what they do? Death Prophet has the Exorcism, has Vessel charges available to work with. They might try and turn around. Big Ice Path onto 3. The Silence onto 4. A Cogs holding them all in place. Speed with the Exo doing work. Fixers stuck inside the Cogs. Will be able to finish off Giant, but Isla not going to be as lucky. A massive fight win there for 5RATFORCESTAFF as they're looking to take down the Void, and they've got him. Triple kill for the Death Prophet. Yale spells. They actually toss the Bristleback up on the high ground. The Chrono catches the whole back line. And they're able to just hold these heroes in place. The Void Spirit, he's going to be able to survive. Moonlight goes in, ends up bumping into the Cogs. Going to be able to finish him off. Another Ice Path. Oh, beautiful Winter's Curse there from Ray. Able to get Fixers out. All right, nobody's dead on the side of Eternity. A great way to start this fight, but they still managed to take down the Void Spirit. Kits comes in with a sick Avatos. Moonlight trying to hobble away, but gets bashed up by the Faceless Void, and now full retreat mode. You got no BKB on the Bristleback. Ice Path to hold him in place. There's going to be another kill. This is looking like a disaster for Eternity. One after one, they fall.
Fixer's working on the Aghanim's. That'll be pretty useful for lockdown.
Ooh, they're gonna go for the Jakiro. Chrono comes in, ends up trapping these heroes in place, and they're ready to follow it up. The Avalanche, AB1 with the Macro Fire, the Ice Path. What a disaster for Eternity! They thought they were gonna have themselves just an easy kill, and instead a nearby. Trying to scout the actual reload back in location. Looks like they do manage to find it, so they know where he's at. Moonlight, unlucky. What can you do?
Yeah, goodbye. You'll be missed.
Did they?
Yeah, look, even more damage, right? You have the tiny Ags too for the Chronosphere.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, Tree Volley is a ton of damage, especially once he starts to pick up a couple items. The tree search radius, I feel like I don't remember it being this big. Really small. But now it's like a 700 search radius for trees, which is really easy to find.
Kick back, there's the Ags.
All right, they got him, but Speed comes in. Oh, Chrono comes out onto 2. There's going to be no Macropire, but the Tree Volley. Goodbye, Void Spirit. CDR forced a BKB and run. Speed uses that Exorcism. Maybe they get a tower with this one, but who's going to find each other? Giant. All right, he's going to scout the IO, the Avalanche, the toss, the Tree Volley. They're getting thrown all over him. The Cogs to trap them in place. And CDR without the BKB is in so much trouble. Easily going to come in, Snowball to save him. DNM's trying to zone the Wyvern out of this one. He's looking for that Winter's Curse target. They managed to get it, but it's onto the Tiny. It doesn't connect onto anybody else. The BKB from PNM. They take down the Bristleback. Ray on the run. No way to save him. It's almost 3, about to be a 4th dead as this Tusk. He's got nothing left in the tank. A big win once again for 5RATFORCESTAFF as they are just Chrono available. He's just going to go ahead and try and settle for the Isle. They don't find anything else here, but does he get the bash? Yeah, of course he does. Of course he does.
Of course, no questions.
Here's DNM we're talking about, you know. Old Speed mid lane manages to catch the Void Spirit, trying to force his Yules actually. Vessel comes out, Avalanche. Oh, he's gonna regret not popping that one. He thought for sure he could play that a little bit greedier with the Yule Scepter. Ends up getting super punished. CDR top lane. They're trying to go for the dive here. If they find the Wyvern as well, it's huge, and they got vision of him now. Speed comes in, has the silence available. The Yules comes through. They're looking for the Chrono target. It's going to catch him on the backside. Even the Tusk He gets caught as well. There's going to be the Exo. They're just going to lay into the Bristleback. The Tree Volley doing so much work. Big Isla going to kick speed into the base, but he's got a BKB available. The hook shot catches the Wyvern. Oh no, that's going to be a dieback. They're just getting destroyed. Another huge win here for 5RATFORCESTAFF, and likely to be the game here in just a matter of moments, as there is not much left. Isla just zoned off by this Tree Volley from the Tiny. He can't get into this fight. Smoke out from Eternity. Giant's gonna pop it. He's got the ward there to scout him. They get Isla, but Ray on the backside, able to keep himself in place over the Cold Embrace, but it's on the front side of the fight. They managed to find the Void Spirit. Tree Volley to hold him in place. He's managed to survive for now, but Speed with the BKB. Trying to do what he can here with the Exorcism. They take down the Wyvern. He doesn't get to use the old CDR. He's got the BKB chasing down Giant. Gets the kill, but he's turning around right onto DNM. You gotta be careful. They've got to separate this fight out. There's a big macro fire and Ice Path onto 3. Moonlight goes down. Isla cannot take down Speed, and DNM still sitting pretty here. Time walks off all that damage. CDR trying to run on the Bristleback, but it's just the Death Prophet. The counter is too strong. The Yules comes through. They've got the Avalanche. They've got the kill. Bristleback has a buyback available. Chronosphere in 1 if they want to use it. Question is, who will he find? Maybe fight is just Bristleback's the damage, and they're able to control him up. Isla comes in, has the Ice Shard, scouting, gets the blink. Oh, he blinks into the...
Blinks in.
Oh, no. Roche was not low enough. Picture comes in, double science. Aegis snatched by him. Nicely done. That's a big one, but Yules comes through. He double remnanted in for this. He actually stole the shard as well. He got everything. So, Aegis goes down. Cock push back into a hook shot. Void Spirit will die twice. Prevents the Aegis from going to the hands of 5RATFORCESTAFF, but it's starting to seem like they just don't even need it as mid lane. They snipe the Wyvern.
Yeah, and Io's going to be next too, coming back in a few seconds, unless he can tether back to the Bristleback.
He's got an Avalanche. Ooh, off the mark. DNM? Oh, I honestly just expected a straight Chronosphere there. Oh, wait a minute. Moonlight? Needs to be careful. Tree toss. Does he get the crit? Almost. Down to 70 HP. He's forcing a BKB. He's like, whatever. Time walk in. DNM, throw the Chrono, dude. Do it.
Oh, the rocket almost got him too.
That was close. Cares all that much. Dude, they have an Aghanim Scepter coming out on the Jakiro right now. That's what they're waiting on the Chrono for. All right, there it is, baby. They've got it. Avalanche toss back. He's in a rough spot as Moonlight just goes right in as well, trying to save him. Giant on the backside finds the Wyvern. Double buybacks coming through. They've got the Chronosphere available if they want to drop it, and they're looking for their opportunity. In comes the IO. There it is, baby. There's your Chrono onto 3. The Ags macro fire shredding
and
the side of Eternity. That is it, baby. GG's come out. That is about as good of a performance as you're going to get out of 5RATFORCESTAFF.
Yeah, 5RATFORCESTAFF coming back from the series down in the first game. Super well played. This game was clean.
Right. Trinkets.